Radical.
After 23 NFL seasons and 7 Super Bowl wins, Super Bowls, some of them are kind of rigged, but I'm not gonna take that away. After 24 NFL seasons and some Super Bowl wins, the golden child of the NFL, the face of the NFL, Tom Brady, announced his retirement. And no, this isn't years ago. This isn't a re-upload from me talking about it years ago. He's actually announcing it, and I think it's actually for real this time. Tom Brady didn't look himself last year. He didn't look like the old Tom Brady. And some people say maybe the team he was playing on had a lot of deficiencies, but at times, Tom kind of looked trash. He looked like a 45-year-old man trying to play quarterback. And sometimes you can get away with that, but sometimes you just know when you're done. You hit the wall and you know when you're done. And Tom, I think, kind of knew that he was done. Now, there was talk that he might go to San Francisco. There was talk he might go to the Raiders. There's a couple other teams. But the thing about the Raiders is they don't really have a great defense. They got some weapons, on the offensive side of things, but they don't have a great defense. And that's just kind of like, that's not a good situation for him to go to. A lot of people said the 49ers. And a lot of people were thinking definitely with Brock Purdy's elbow injury and Trey Lance being a question mark, not quite ready, that'd be a perfect situation. He goes there, wins a Super Bowl. But I think the 49ers didn't want to change around their whole offense and tailor it to Tom Brady, which is what you got to do. So where does he go from here? You're Tom Brady, right? You played in the NFL for 23 seasons. Oh, by the way, he actually broke a completion record and attempts record his last year. He set out to play till he was 45. I remember years ago, I was sitting in an eyeglass clinic getting some glasses, and I read something. This was back maybe when he was 41. And he said in the magazine that his goal was to play till he was 45. Well, he achieved his goal. He did. Play till he was 45. And part of that was actually, I don't know the whole personal situation with him and his ex-wife, his supermodel ex, Alexia, what's her name, Ambrosia, something, smoking hot. Well, he lost that. He lost her. So there are sacrifices that he made, and some of that might have been around him playing football that last year. When you're someone like Tom Brady, football, I think, can become everything to you, and it can eclipse everything else. So the transition, some people think it might be tough for him because he's always just been about football. So what do you do now? Does he get an Xbox and start playing Madden to fill the itch? What does he? Do you feel an itch? No, to scratch the itch. What does he do now? Most people retire when they're in their 60s and 70s, and they have to come out of retirement because they financially, can't make ends meet. So what do you do if you're 45, you're an ex-Super Bowl champion, you're a millionaire, and you've retired? What do you do? Maybe he goes to one of these shows like Fox or ESPN, and he gets his own show talking football. Certainly could. He could become like a host of a television show somewhere. The options are unlimited for Tom, but he's got all the money. He's, I would say, me personally, if I was in Tom's situation, I would take a look at all the Twitter posts from all the supermodels across the world that want to get a shot at Tom Brady. I would go on a hellacious tear through all this supermodel trim. Yeah, Tom, go out in public with supermodel on any charm, just live like you've never lived before. Enjoy things you've never had the time to enjoy before. This is your time. You're retired. You're still young. Go out and just have a lot of fun, Tom.